What's going on, YouTube? Your boy is back and with another great video. Okay, y'all, we back again with the CHERNOBLITE. Yet again, another gameplay. I tried to record it yesterday before I went off to do some errands and stuff. The game crashed on me again. I don't know if it's the game or my rig setup on my PC. It might be my PC. I need to get some better gear. Hopefully in the future, or in the near future, I will be upgrading my PC so it can handle these types of games, or, you know, me running other programs while gaming, you know, for recording purposes only. So, yeah. But, I think, okay, oh yeah, okay, so I think I died from my last mission, so I'll have to retry it again on the next day. So let's go ahead and go to sleep. Sleep a day away. Try the mission again. Yeah, they definitely, it might be me just progressing through the story, but they definitely are beefing up different areas of the map with more security, more than usual. And the game is definitely getting more difficult as I progress, which is to be expected. Nothing really out of the norm per se. Okay, I'm gonna send my boy to go get some food. I'm gonna send I don't know why he's higher than him, but go ahead and send him to get some medical supplies. I'm gonna try this mission again. Hopefully everything works out for the best. I'm hoping.
Why did Tarakan turn to you for help? He's been here a while. Surely he has other people who can do his bidding. He knows more about you and me than he's letting on. Watch out, my love.
I will try, baby. Well, first thing first, try to stay alive. That's my main goal doing this mission. I died so many times on this mission. I don't know why. Me just being reckless and carefree, should I say. Not really worrying about my surroundings too much. Yeah, let me go ahead and start building some more devices. Like I said, you want to build much of these things as possible to help with the environment. It will help you out in the long run, trust me. Bam. No more radiation to get rid of that. Definitely gonna build some more of these to stop him from coming. That. Alright, that's enough. Like I said, the only downside to doing that is you're taking up resources that you can be using for other things, other crafting materials. That's the only downside to doing stuff like that, but it's helpful in the long run. As you can see, my other devices are in full effect. Cool thing about it though, if you decide, if you complete a mission in this said map or this part of the map, the next time you come out, the devices should still be there, so they stack amongst each other each time out. Each time you come back to the map. So that's another cool thing about the game. You know, it remembers the items that you put out or that you set out during each mission. I think that's pretty cool, and it helps out a lot too. So that's another thing. Okay, my thing is, I'm gonna try to speed run this a little bit because I don't know how long it's going to take for my game to start acting funny, because it seems like every time I go to record something, it start acting weird. My game start to lag, FPS start to drop real heavy.
Looks like the old loon can handle himself just fine.
You know, it gets out of whack, man. It's kind of upsetting.
Trail of dead rats? Well, that can't be a coincidence.
I kind of want to put out the best content possible. Well, as my PC will allow me to. But I think it's just so... I just need to upgrade, that's all. So I can do more things, such as this. You know, things I love to do. I love making YouTube videos. Period. Hopefully one day I can do this full time.
Another hour gone,
you know?
3 more to go. Fucking hell.
But yeah, man, like I said, just try to stick to the show.
Show yourself.
Okay, they hit me.
We got you now, stalker.
Wow. Okay. So much for stealth. I'm gonna try to run. And these guys are accurate. And they will kill you. Like I said, I died before. I'm just gonna check the radiation over here. It should be short.
Over there.
Good on that. These guys are crazy accurate, especially depending upon what difficulty you plan on. They can get crazy. That's one. Ooh. Where's he at? I know he's over there. Come on out. Another thing. Killing people or just committing cold-blooded murder does wear on your psyche. But just be mindful of that. It's not really important to me per se. Like I said, if you got like the designated materials to craft things at your safe house, you should be straight. You should be fine. But just keep note of that. Killing people does wear on your psyche.
Enemy in sight! I repeat, enemy in sight!
Alright, took care of that situation. Now time for the best part. Looting. Dead bodies. His head came off. Nice. I know that's kind of messed up to say, but I don't know. I like gore. Alright, go ahead and collect that. That too. Yeah, we should be good to go. I think we killed all the enemies.
That's a lot of blood. NAR must have really worked him over. I hope he's still alive.
That was in the vicinity of this area. So we should be fine to traverse this map until we get to the guy that we're looking for at least. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this game, man. Highly recommend for 40 bucks, well, not 40 bucks, but 30 bucks. You can't go wrong, bro. In my eyes, at least. I think I said that in the first gameplay, on the first walkthrough. Just kind of reiterating, you know, because this game is really fun. I really enjoy it. Not quite a masterpiece, but it's close. It's close.
Keep digging. That was our friend you killed. You can thank your lucky stars we're in a hurry.
Don't rush it. I want to watch him sweat away his last seconds before the bullet. For Misha.
If I'm going to act, it has to be now.
So this is the part where I died on. I keep dying on this part. Probably due to me just keep on just doing stupid stuff. I probably should have made some more med kit before I left the safe house, but I should be fine. Kind of get him to come over here. Kind of pick these guys off one by one. Just clipped through the whole tree. Be a little glitches like that, but if you can look past that, man, you should be fine.
Just one guy! One guy! Get him! I repeat, we've got men down! Wounded! Get behind cover and shoot! It's after him, boys! Shoot to kill!
My aim was like all the way off, dude. Aim was just horrendous just now. But we saved them, so that's the most important part. Scan the area. Need to loot everything possible. Ooh, take this arm off. Nice. Need to consume something for my psyche. I should be good to go. Let's talk to him.
Divine Providence guided your hand. I'm too important to be killed by NAR's minions.
Okay, so they give us a second chance at recruiting him, so I'm going to just add him to the
We
crew.
seem destined to keep running into each other, so you might as well come on board.
You failed me, and now you want to join me? You are one cheeky little rodent, Mousy. You let my secrets fall into the hands of the Rat King.
I had no choice, Tarakan. I had to look for clues about Tatiana's disappearance. I have to exhaust every avenue, no matter the cost.
You have a big heart that sometimes leads you to make bad decisions, Mousy. But I understand. What's done is done. The Rat King must know all about my hiding places by now, so I'll need to find a new one. I will join you.
Thank you. Wise decision. Good. You'll be alright. It won't hurt. Okay, so the quest is... Wow. I got 6 skill points I can spend. And I'm going to spend them. So yeah, that quest wasn't really that hard. For some, I don't know why I kept dying. Like I said, I kept doing stupid stuff, like just doing dumb things. I think it's a monster down here somewhere. Yeah, the only reason I killed them because they carry a lot of good resources. Like, if you find them throughout the world, just go ahead and just drop them. Just for the resources, man, because they carry a lot of good stuff, like mushrooms and stuff. Mushrooms are very valuable in this game. see, got my other stuff still set up on temper breath, which is good. And one thing I realized, it does really works because the radiation in this level on this map has dropped tremendously. Like a lot of it. And
Who's that? Don't make me come looking for you.
I guess you got a few more enemies on this map. I thought we was good to go. To be honest, I could have been left, but I like to scavenge the land a little bit more. You know, see what I can get. I want to take him out quietly because I ain't want to risk a firefight, another firefight, if I can help it. I do not need that. Do not need those. Just taking up space. But anyway, I think we were good to go. Let's see what else can we get from this area. Is there anything else we can loot? No, I don't think so. So on that note, oh, what is that over there? Put this out just in case. Alright. I think that would be good to go. Okay, that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. Okay. Actually, that went pretty well. Better than I thought it would be. But anyway, we got what we came for. Let me see what my guys came up with. Other than, they should have completed their missions.
I've got some questions for you, and it's very important that you answer as best you can.
Pop into
I
it.
will certainly try, Mousy.
Okay, why don't you retire the act for a while? Who are you, really?
What act? There is nothing more real than this. Tarakan is more real than you are.
Does your name have some special meaning?
Tarakan means cockroach. And that is what I am. A humble being reborn from the ashes of Chernobyl's destruction. Tiny, but resilient. I used to be a person like you, Mousy. But when divine providence called upon me to face the Rat King, Tarakan was born.
Okay.
First, how did you get Tatiana's music box?
She came to me. The woman in the red dress.
She came to you? Where? When?
In my dreams. She has haunted my nights for years. She told me where to find it. The music box. She mentioned you, too.
What did she say, exactly?
She advised me that you could be an important instrument in the fight against the Rat King. She also wanted you to see the music box, to convince you that all this is real.
I keep seeing her too. At first I thought it must be my imagination, but...
No, don't say that. She's completely real. Don't doubt it for another moment.
I probably should have doubted him because it was too far-fetched, but at the same time, it's like, I mean, how can you really tell what's real, what's not, you know? All in your head, I guess. But I don't know. I probably should have doubted him though, but at the end of the day, you know, gotta keep hope alive, so.
Why was NAR trying to kill you?
Isn't it obvious, Mousy?
Nothing is obvious to me right now.
I'm the only person who stands between humanity and the Rat King. His minions will try to kill me every chance they get.
That is true.
All right. Good talk.
So we have a new member to the crew. It's coming together. It's coming together. We lost out on one, but I might have to go back into Chernobyl or or RAM or whatever you want to call it, and kind of rewrite history a little bit. That's another cool thing about this game that you can do. Like if you made a bad decision in the game, you can kind of go back in time to kind of correct that decision, but it's going to cost you CHERNOBLITE crystals or whatever they call it, little green things or whatever. It's going to cost you those. But I think I have enough to go back and recruit one more person, because I think the part in the game, I'm not going to spoil it for you if you haven't played the game. But with that being said, we have another crew member on the squad. That means more mouths to feed, more rations going to be dealt, spread it out. Me personally, I don't need to eat because I have other resources to aid me in that situation. But as for everybody else, they need to eat. We got fully grown men here, so everybody's going to get the same amount of portion rations. No need to overdo it. Of course, my psyche is going to go down because I didn't eat along with them, but it's all good though. It's all fine and dandy. What is that red spot over there? Huh. That's new. Okay. Guess I just take another drink. Some good old alcohol. Kind of to improve my psyche, because I don't want the green stuff on the screen. It's kind of annoying. Okay, so I think. Okay, so I live in a sleeping space hasn't gone down, well, not one point, but we have enough space to accommodate another person. And let's check on our food supplies. Go ahead and collect all those. Yeah, my advice to you, if you do decide to let these grow, I would say let them grow to like a whole item instead of 0.5, because I think after they grow to a whole item, if you decide to let them grow for another day, they'll just disappear for some odd reason. But yeah, I don't think they will let you go past one with those items or whatever. But let's see what our teammates have to say.
What's going on, Igor?
Oh, hey. Guess he had nothing to talk about. I know he got something to talk about.
Hail and well met, old chap.
Hi, Mikhail. What's up?
Ever heard of Pamir?
Sounds familiar. Wasn't that a mobile nuclear power plant?
Chernobyl on wheels, yeah? How cool is that?
Doesn't sound very cool when you put it like that.
Imagine this, a convoy of 4 big-ass heavy trailers. One with a reactor, one with the gas turbine, one with the control room, and one for housing the staff. 5 years worth of fuel. If we had one of those here, we could power our base for as long as we need.
Right. I remember now. This monstrosity was developed by the Belarusian Academy of Sciences Institute of Nuclear Energy in the 80s. Another fantastic idea that came to nothing. And after the Chernobyl disaster, the people of the Soviet Union weren't so keen on gambling with their health, so they scrapped it.
I still think it was cool. Kinda like in Mad Max.
Mad what? Anyway, don't worry about our power supply. I can always build more generators.
Sure. But I'd still take Chernobyl on wheels over a dozen generators.
Yeah, you can kind of see he's the kind of guy that just likes to live life on the edge. Not really too keen on safety, per se, but just keep it moving and see what he has to say.
What's up, Igor?
Tell me about your time with Yura Kirpish.
Why the interest all of a sudden?
You tested me because you wanted to know who you were working with. Now, I'd like to know more about you.
Fair enough. Well, I did a few things I regret.
Like what?
The businessy term for its goods redistribution.
You stole from the rich and gave unto yourself.
Not myself. We used to have a, guess you would call it a fund. Something like a joint bank account. Everyone had to contribute. It was used to pay for our wages and bribe the police, but also to help anyone struggling, living in poverty. Yuri Kipish is one nasty motherfucker. He also takes care of his neighborhood.
He sounds like a real hero.
You don't get it. How could you? You never wondered where you were going to sleep at night or when you'd get to eat next?
A lot of people are born into poverty. They don't all become criminals.
That is
A
true.
lot of people are living a life of quiet desperation. I don't agree with that. I don't give a rat's ass about other people's rights and wrongs. I define my own morality. Never ask for anything and make your own luck. That's my motto.
That's pretty dark. I guess you don't have much hope for humanity.
Oh, I do. I hope it fucks itself over for good one day. Once and for all.
Wow. Okay, you can kind of see his views on life is kind of arctic because he had a hard life. I mean, can you really fault the guy? I mean, anybody. You know what I mean? Criminal, murderers, whoever, you know what I'm saying? Especially the people that's doing a hard time. I mean, at the end of the day, can you really fault a person for doing what they've done to survive or doing what all they know? I mean, at the end of the day, who are we to judge as people amongst ourselves, amongst other people? Because at the end of the day, everybody makes decisions based upon the life choices of what life had just dealt them. And I think, you know, to me, in my eyes, I mean, I don't fault the guy. I really can't, because for the main fact that he did what he had to do. You know, him and his brother. So, I mean, hey, you know, maybe things could have changed if he had an easier life. You know, maybe he could have was born into a family of wealth or whatever. You know what I mean? So, I don't really judge people based on their life decisions, because at the end of the day, like I said, we all human. We all fuck up. Excuse my language, but hey, at the end of the day, just kind of, you know, the only thing you can't do is worry about your life and your decisions. I know that sounds kind of selfish, but at the end, that's just life. Like, it kind of forces you to be selfish like that, you know, especially you have other responsibilities such as family or other things, you know. So, yeah, I don't know why I kind of went on a little rant right there, but I don't know. I felt like it was necessary.
Igor, I need to talk to you.
No Mousy today. So the Rat King is gone?
It won't be long before it returns. We don't have much time. You need to help me. I need to find out what happened to me. I remember the explosion.
Were you close to reactor number 4? That was the night Tachana disappeared. What do you remember?
Not much. Fire, sirens wailing, burned men, agonized screaming. It was Kharkiv in 1972.
What? I think you've got the time and geography mixed up.
The KGB and some military geniuses tried to put out a fire in the natural gas mine with a nuclear device. Almost a kiloton yield. They blew everything up, the morons. The column of fire and radioactive ash, kilometers high. People in villages nearby thought it was the end of the world.
What were you doing there?
I don't know. I'm trying to remember, but I can't. All I know is I was there to observe.
Calm down, Tarakan. We'll get to the bottom of it eventually. Try to get some rest now, all right?
Dang, dude. Our relationship status is bad. Oh, because that decision I made to keep the documents. That's why. I could up that, though, by doing more missions for him. Kind of get in his good graces. But, man, that's sad, dude, you know? And I think it was a later or a conversation that I had with old dude over here, Sashiko. He was talking about a guy, it was something about the scientists that was working at the reactor or the power plant before it exploded. Some of them had really, they had some information on what was going on during that time before that explosion had happened. And what they would do was they'll take the guys or the scientists that were trying to blow the whistle on what was going on. They would take them to an insane asylum and kind of just make them crazy. So if they were to like whistle blow, nobody would believe them because they're crazy. And I thought that story was related to this guy because he said something about it it was a scientist that knew a lot, and he was, man, right before he was about to blow the whistle, they inducted him to the insane asylum. So I think that guy might have been him, and him just telling that story just kind of clarified that for me, or confirmed it. So moving forward, man, this game is good, man. I highly recommend it. Like I said before, it's only $30, man. I'm really enjoying it, man. Like I said, I already put like I think I'm about to put in 30 hours into this game, and I'm thoroughly enjoying every minute of it. And yeah, and on that note, I think I'm about to end it because the game is getting crazy, starting to lag a little bit. So it's going to end the day and start up the next day. See what the next day has in store for us in terms of mission wise. Day 23. 23 whole days. I wish they would list down the months and stuff so you'll know what months has gone by. But if I had to reckon, if I had to guess, it'd probably been like I'm still a month in, or a little less than a month in. So yeah, I don't think, can he go on missions? I don't think so. I don't expect him to go on missions though, because I mean, I don't think he knows how to defend himself. So I wouldn't send him on a mission to do much of anything. But the rest of my guys can. They can handle themselves just fine, which is good. So we have food drop, 2 food drop missions and a munition mission. And I might allocate that after this video because I'm going to play more of this game because I can't get enough of this game, man. I just can't. This game is too good. But yeah, with that being said, I think I'm gonna call it a video. I'm gonna bring that video to an end on this because, you know, gotta save the game for the next time out. And the next time you see me, I might be a little bit further in the game because, like I said, after this recording, I'm going to play some more of this game because this game is great. But anyway, man, I guess until next time, man, I hope y'all continue to stay safe out there. Continue to, like, keep your head above the water, man, during this tough time. Or whatever time you're going through, man. It don't really gotta necessarily be a tough time. You know, you can be good, but, you know, at the end of the day, it's important that all of us just kind of stick together, check on one another, man. It doesn't take that much to, you know, check on somebody, or, you know, whatever. I don't know where I'm going with this, but anyway, I'll catch you next time, and I'm out.